So where are we going here?
We are on a tour of Kirksville to see what there is to see from days of old to now, and see if we can recognize it. So here's the backside of the IPE building, the Interprofessional Education building.
How old is this building?
Well, actually, I tell you what, that building down there is 10 years. It's the Collins. This is more recent. Got to get some of my other folks here. What year was it? 7 years here.
7 years.
Because we've had a class go through there, so there's 4 years plus a couple years. So probably about
So
6
how
years.
did you build that? Private donation?
No, we bonded that. Yeah. So straight ahead up here, you guys may recognize this is the old Travelers Hotel. Yay. Who remembers the name of the bar down below? The tap room. There you go. The old tap room.
Is it still there?
It's not there, and it's not running anymore, but I tell you, you've never been into a hotter, more steamier place than on a summer night when you're going to the tap room, because you walk down those concrete stairs over here, you just feel the hot, heat, humidity coming out. It's terrible.
The Travelers operation?
So the Travelers has now been bought out, and they have renovated it for housing, and actually you can see here there's a $99 move-in deal to move into one of these apartments. So they have individual apartments in there now.
So where do people go to have fun? I mean, this is fun.
Well, we're going to end up at one of those places, but you got them all around here. So you guys may recognize this was the western side of the square, and it was torn down. There was some fires in there too. It was torn down, and then this was the downtown. This is the downtown Cinema 8. So they put in an 8 cinema complex here. And it's wonderful because during the day they can park in the parking lot, and at night when the other stores close down, then there's more parking for everybody. So that's the downtown Cinema 8.
We had Cinema 1 for every.
You had Cinema 1
once a month,
or the old Kennedy Theater, and then during the 80s and 90s they had the Petite 3 Cinema. We'll show you where that's at.
Solar cells up here. We have solar cells on the building.
Oh yeah, solar cells. Yeah.
So here we're going to come on down this way. It'll give us another view of the Forest Llewellyn Cemetery on our left. And then straight ahead is the old Petrilla Park. If you guys remember that, there's a pond in there. Actually now what they do is they bring in trout at the end of the year, and then you can fish for trout in the late fall all the way through the winter and the spring, and then they restock it then the following year. Eric would be disappointed if I did.
I was going to say, you said be proud, you still know where the fish are.
I was always impressed that Bud would show me his secret fishing spots.
That's only because he really liked you.
But you know, the funny thing is like, oh, there's 8 bass in that one. Okay, I've got 3. We got 5 more we can catch.
rolling hills and everything.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
So much everything.
They're still going up there.
Each other in the middle of trench.
So again, up on the left up there in that terraced area, that's the A.T. Still family plot. We'll come back this way, but we're going to take a left now.
My first house that I was at was up there about a half a mile.
Petrilla Park, yes. Oh, they used to call it Pickler Park? No, now it's called Petrilla.
I remember that we did that.
Well, Pickler used to be the name of the guy who owned the newspaper around here, and then it was actually on the board at Truman or Northeast, and they actually have Pickler Memorial Library named after him over there. So that's probably why they call this Pickler Park. Yeah. So as we round the corner up here on your right, you will see what was the old Theta Psi. And you'll see there's not much left, I think, except maybe a picnic table back there right now. This was the old road that used to go back to Thousand Hills the back way. So here was Theta Psi. You can see where it was at one time back there.
So can you still take that road to Thousand Hills?
You can, well, it's a long about road, and actually it'll bring you out on Old Highway 6, and you have to take it the rest of the way out. So it takes you up to the backside, but not to any place that you can access. So again, you got student housing on your right, and right where this car is coming out, that's where you'll want to go to go to the Thompson Campus Center tonight. We're going to keep going straight, but this is where the celebration will be tonight. This was the old Atlas Club right here.
Where's the Atlas Club?
Right there.
It was right there on that empty spot.
That's not, oh.
Gone with the wind.
Yeah.
Remember what?
Twin Pines. Are students still going to Twin Pines?
Yes, and at the other place that they're going to be building. This is St. Andrew's apartment. This is assisted living. So this was something new, probably about 15 years or so ago, I think. Now you see to our left, to the north up here, this is the Northeast Regional Medical Center, the main entrance, emergency entrance. This is the George Ray Cancer Treatment.
Go down that, or no, the next street. The next street, the Fourth Street is where I live. Yeah, at the end, right where the gas station. Yeah. Now there's a Sinclair gas station.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I lived in the house right next to where that gas station is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Upstairs apartment.
Yeah. The house that's right on the gas station.
Right. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Oh, that's where I live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I lived there my first year.
Insulate. Was that now?
Does anybody remember going to dances at Rieger Armory?
Yeah.
That's going to be up here on our right as we turn the corner. It's now our National Guard area where they come and meet and practice.
There are a lot of old homes here. Is there a preservation society that is taking any interest in preserving some of these really old homes?
There have been some. Brad, do you know of any that you would look? There is a group I know of people that have identified some and worked to put them on the historic register. But the problem is there's a lot of old homes, so you could spend all day doing that. But there are some of the nicer ones that they've identified and worked on.
Some of them look like they haven't had a little bit of care.
Seems like the main thing that happens is they will, like down here, they'll either clear off the whole plot and they create multiple housing units.
How big is Kirksville now? What's
18,000 people in Kirksville.
18,000 in Kirksville.
No, it really hasn't.
seems big.
So here's the Rieger Armory here to your right. Now the National Guard Armory. It was named after Ray Rieger, who was a World War I soldier, and I think he was a lieutenant colonel, and came back, and they named it in honor of him. So as we continue south, we're going to be heading towards Truman Campus, and straight ahead of us is the Child Development Center, and then to the left a little bit is the new recreation area that they built for the Truman students. It's unbelievable, state of the art, suspended track all the way around. Brad, you could probably give us a little more. You're doing great.
Oh, here, Normal.
I say that because
Normal
Brad and I
Dick.
used to work years ago over at Truman, and we recently convinced him to come join us at KCOM. So
Now, Normal and Davis, that's where there's the Newman Center.
yes, and that's just up here and then to the right. So at the end of campus, you'll take a right. So it's about 2-3 blocks up down.
Okay.
That's where I live.
Oh, that's where you lived, at the old Newman Center area there?
Yeah, they tore the house down.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
That's where they put it.
So over here to the left was actually the old fire station. This is where the fire department was located at. They relocated, and this is now the Ruthtown Welcome Center. So Ruthtown was one of the professors that was over at Truman, and she donated some money, and they created that as kind of a welcome for all the Truman families. Off to your left, you have the administration building at Truman. So how many of our KCOM grads went to Truman or Kirksville State Teachers College or Northeast Missouri State? Raise your hands. You worked there? Okay. All right. So, again, on your right here is the Recreation Center. Off to your left is the Pickler Memorial Library. And then just ahead up here to the left is the Student Union Building. And that was probably in front of the John R. Kirk Memorial if they had a picture taken over here. This is Centennial Hall. This was female only. Yeah, it's a good question. It's a beautiful day. I'm thinking maybe they're out at the lake. Who knows?
Where's all the TCO students?
They're on a holiday.
How big is the
Released
school then?
yesterday.
Okay, that's
This school, I think,
They did the diner.
hey Brad, is the attendance at Truman, or what's the class size? Or is it 550?
The entire population, about 5,200.
About 5,200 now, all four. So on your left here, this is the old Grim Smith. It's now been incorporated into the Truman State University campus. Behind that is Pershing Auditorium. You'll see the Red Barn, for which we named our Red Barn Arts Festival that we do in the fall. It coincides with Truman's Parents' Day.
What do they do at the Red Barn?
Really, it's just a symbol right now, but Red Barn on the downtown square is vendors come in, artists, artisans, and present their products. That, of course, is Stokes Stadium in the background where the Truman Bulldogs play. And over here to the right is Barnett Hall. This is your science. And speech and hearing, I think, is located in there as well.
Oh, I know what it is.